So last weekend, I checked out that show, Stranger Things. I proceeded to binge watch it in 2 days, and it was pretty awesome. So today I'm going to show you how to play the theme song, which was one of my favorite parts about the show. Now the theme song has two main parts. There's a lead melody part that's very repetitive, and then there's a chord progression as well. So I'm going to break those parts down separately. Now part one is, I guess, the hook. It sounds like this. We're going to start this part off on the 3rd fret of the A string. So use your middle finger, play that 3rd fret, which is C. We're going to follow that up with the 2nd fret on the D string, which is E, and then the 5th fret on the D string, which is G. So C, E, G. After that, let's use our ring finger, play the 4th fret on the G, that's a B, and then the 5th fret on the G, which is a C. After that, we're just going to reverse the whole thing and kind of work our way backwards. Back to B, back to G, and back to E. That part is literally played throughout the entire intro. It's played with a synthesizer, and the sounds kind of change. It starts off real soft and quiet, and as the song progresses it kind of builds with it and gets louder and more aggressive. So the way that we can kind of emulate that on the guitar is start off heavily palm muting the part. And I'm picking a little more softly. And then I'm going to slowly release that palm mute and start picking more aggressive. And towards the end of the song, you can kind of go back to the palm mute and picking softly. And that is it for guitar 1. Now guitar 2 is the chord progression, and there's a little bit of melody mixed into this. So we're going to start off with a C major 7 chord. That basically is going to be a C, but minus the 1st fret on the B string. Now I'm going to let that C major 7 ring out for 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to go to an E minor chord. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So very simple the first time around. The second time around we're going to add a little bit more to this. I'm going to play the C major 7 chord. And then I'm going to hold down the 3rd fret on the high E string with my pinky, that's a G, and I'm going to play the bottom 2 or 3 strings. So that's going to be on beats 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. On beat number 4, I'm going to play part of a D chord. It's basically just a D power chord. I'm doing the open D, 2nd fret on the G, 3rd fret on the B. I'm just not including that high E string. So once again, that's on the 4th beat of that 2nd measure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. After which I'll return to the E minor chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And on that 4th beat of the 2nd measure, I went to a G chord. Section 3 is going to be a little more complicated timing wise. You'll play C major 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. On the 3rd beat, I'm going to go to an octave. I'm holding down the 5th fret on the A string, which is D, and then the 7th fret on the G, which is also D. I'm going to let the D string in the middle remain open. Normally you would mute that out on an octave. And I'm also going to play the B string open. Then I'm going to slide this down to 3 and 5, which is C, and then 2 and 4, which is B. So all 3 of those I played all 4 strings. Timing wise, we already established this comes in on the 3rd beat. The other 2 are going to come in right around the 4th beat. 3, 4, and 1. Once again, 3, 4, and 1. So with the C major 7 chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. On the 3rd beat of this second measure, letting that B octave ring out, I'm going to start strumming the G and B strings very softly. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and as I was strumming it, I started strumming more aggressively. So all of that together sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, at which point I will do C major 7 again, the 3rd fret on the high E string again, and then the 1st fret on the B string. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Then I'm going to do the 3rd fret on the B, 1st fret on the B, open B, with the same timing that we used for those octaves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and followed by an E minor chord. That's the last chord in the song, and you're just going to let that E minor chord ring out and fade out. Thank you very much for checking out my video today. If you haven't checked out Stranger Things, I highly recommend it. It's a pretty awesome show. And if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to my channel. I have some other cool tutorials and performances on there. Thank you.